you were a trending topic on Twitter today. Do you know
I
why?
just found that out.
What's your thoughts on that? I mean, it's an interesting.
I think people should do their own research, man. And then hopefully they'll either back my belief or they'll kind of throw it in the water. I think it's interesting for people to find out.
You've seen pictures of the planet, though, right? Like it's a circle. So
I've seen a lot of things that that my educational system has said that was real and turned out to be completely fake. So I mean, I don't mind going against the grain in terms of my thoughts and what I believe.
Earth is flat, plain and simple. And how do we know that? Because we've done our research. Have you? Most of you haven't. You just kind of talk a lot of gibberish. You come at most of us like if you actually have done any kind of research. You're only spitting out what you've been told. Real research is when you look into something, despite of it being or sounding crazy. Most of you baltards don't do that. That's the issue. But that's not even the biggest thing on today's topic, which is superstar athlete Kyrie Irving, point guard of the Cleveland Cavaliers, has admitted to the world that he is a flat earther. That is huge. That is big. Not because he's a huge basketball star. He actually won a championship last year. Who cares about that? Not even a Cleveland fan, because I'm a Heat fan. But so, like I was saying, this guy is going to be able to bring more people. And the funny thing is, in the article, which most people aren't talking about, which I actually posted on Facebook. Now, at this point, right now, literally within minutes of me posting it, I've seen so many other posts about it. So the word is really getting out. But his another athlete that he does a podcast with, I believe, with is also on the same page. So who knows how many more of them are. And again, the reason why this is important is because they have a huge audience. And that is a problem for these baltards that right now, as soon as I posted, a lot of them were complaining, what does that mean? Oh, y'all can have him. Listen, I don't know his character. I don't know a lot of people's character. I can only judge for myself, of myself. But having someone of his stature in the public eye is going to bring more awareness to the truth of the flat earth. Like I said before, the earth is flat regardless if you want to believe it or not. Most of us who have done the research trying to debunk it, by the way, for you guys who don't know, we tried to debunk it and we couldn't. Not because we have lack of education, because the education we have has told us that we're not supposed to be able to see things from miles and miles away that we are clearly able to see. That's number one. So a lot of us started looking into these things, trying to debunk it. The problem is the ones who are scared don't go in it to debunk it. They just go in it to make fun of it, ridicule it, make people who actually believe in it think that they're stupid and join the club, right? But that's not reality. Reality is, if you actually check yourself and actually go into their scrutinizing what they've taught us, which once your eyes are open to this, you realize how dumb it actually is to believe into something so ridiculous. That's how we feel about the comments that we get from these baltards. And yes, I'm going to keep using that because they love calling us flattards. So hey, baltards to you fools. Again, this is awesome. Look, again, I'm not into the whole celebrity thing, but the fact that someone of his stature, once I keep saying it again, is able to have a huge reach and influence, and if he's brave enough to speak about this, don't forget, he is teammates with the biggest basketball star in our plane. Okay? So if he has any influence in him, who knows how far this can go. So it is a win for us for today. I'm really happy. Again, I'm not a huge fan of him. I think he's a great basketball player, but whatever. Once I started getting into this, sports kind of took a back seat. But it is what it is, man. This is kind of cool to see that the reach and the impact that we're having is actually reaching further than we can even imagine. Now that leads me to the conference, which is the FEIC 2017 conference that Robbie D and Brian Mullen are hosting. I think that's going to be fantastic. It's really hard because I want to go out there. I want to be able to film some stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be able to because I have a vacation already planned with my wife and kids that's happening that same month. So depending on what happens with that, I don't know. I'm going to do my best because, man, it would be so amazing to go out there and meet some of you guys, meet guys like ODD, meet guys like Robbie D and Brian Mullen, and I definitely can't leave out, excuse me, Rob Skiba. Just meet, and I'm not trying to leave anybody out. Just be able to meet everyone and just really be around like-minded people, which will be awesome. I don't know. I don't want to go into too much of spiel. Maybe I'll pick this up later. If I'm about to go see a movie in a little while, The Great Wall. So if I feel like motivated or whatever, and I think that the movie is worth talking to you guys, this won't be the end of it. But other than that, this is probably all for now. This is really cool. Again, this is big for the movement, for the Flat Earth movement. In a serious note, it really is. Because just imagine if those guys end up showing up to that conference. Imagine the public press that would go on. This is really cool. It really is. I'm kind of pumped about it. I don't know. Again, I know I was talking about doing more of these vlogs. I just been so busy, and I'm working on another video right now. It has to do with the arches and the gates and CERN and stuff like that. So be on the lookout for that. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you go subscribe. And let me know in the comments if you guys want to see more of these vlogs. I did get some cool feedback. People saying go ahead, do it. And I appreciate that. I just, as a human being, sometimes you kind of get a little, I don't even know the word I'm looking for, but I need to make more of these vlogs. I just don't want them to be boring. I want you guys to be able to have fun watching these and feel like I'm having a conversation with you. So also, you know what? That's it for right now. If I pick this back up, obviously then it's not. But until then, guys, big win today. Getting this word of Kyrie Irving joining us in the Flat Earth community, and his friend, and who knows how many others. All right, I'm out. Peace.